Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, dear students, and welcome to our science class. Today is Wednesday, and the date is the 27th of October 2021. We are learning about Earth. How many layers do we have in our Earth? How many layers?
This the weekend will coming now. It will coming after one day.
Abdulaziz, how many layers do we have on Earth?
One.
Only one layer?
One. No, five. Five.
Five? Layers. How many layers? Four layers. Let's say them again together. We have the inner
all of the layers.
core, outer core, mantle, and the crust.
And the crust.
Excellent, Yasef. And where is the Earth's surface? In which layer?
In the crust. The last layer.
The crust. So all the different shapes that we see around us, there are different shapes of crust, different sizes of crust. We call it landforms because they are forming in different shapes and sizes. We learned about what and what yesterday? What is this one and what is this one? We learned about a canyon and a valley. These are the first two types of landforms, a canyon and a valley. Who can tell the difference between the canyon and the valley? Who will tell?
The river and the mountain.
Okay, both of them are caused by river. Thank you very much. Okay, how you can tell the difference between them? The side of a canyon is steep. Do you remember with me? Enough with the mustache. So the sides of the canyon is steep. What about the valley? Is it steep or like a slide? Now you're not talking.
I know it.
Habibi, tell me. The valley look like what?
Like a slide.
Excellent, it look like a slide. This is the very first difference. So a canyon is steep sides, but a valley look like a slide side. What about who's bigger, the canyon or the valley?
The canyon.
The canyon is huge and big. Excellent. It's Rocky Mountain, but we call it a canyon because it has very steep sides. Okay, a canyon formed in 100 years or millions of years? Millions of years. Excellent. Once upon a time, a canyon was a valley. After millions of years, it became a canyon because the moving river keep moving. While it's moving, it's craving out the rock to make a steep side. After that, we learned another landform, another type of landform.
Page 407.
Okay, what is this? Another type of landform. These are
207. 207.
Hi, Abdulaziz, what is this? What type of landform do you see?
I can see a bridge.
This is what? In the screen?
Mountains.
Yes, these are mountains. How do mountains form?
One.
Yes. How do mountains happen? The earth is constantly moving, remember? Earth is moving and the earth crust is moving all the time, but very slowly, and we cannot feel
like
it.
Like this two air crust. Up and up and up and up.
Excellent, ya Ismail. برافو عليك يا إسماعيل. So two lands or two plains are crushed together, and while they're crushing, they went up high, and then what happened? The mountain
It makes a
formed.
mountain. A
Yes,
big mountain.
a big mountain formed. Sometimes mountains can happen, or other times mountain range. So what is the difference between a mountain and a mountain range?
So there's mountains, there's ice, because the ice always fall. There's strong weather, and with the strong weather, the ice fall, and then he come in the face.
Okay,
Then
always the top of the mountain has ice. Do you know why? If it's very warm and sunny, because mountains are very up high, and we said before, the higher you go, the cooler the weather is. Remember? Okay, there is sometimes two plane of crust crushing together, but they don't get up so much high. What do we call it? And the rounded is rounded. So what do we call it? We call it hills. It's not too much high, and it is rounded. We call it hills. So this is the difference between mountain and hills. Look at the head of this mountain over here in Italy. Sorry, in Virginia. In Virginia over here, this is a hill. It is rounded, not pointing like mountain in Italy and Alaska. See the difference? Okay, today, boys, I'm going to tell you about two more landforms, and they are different from before. What do you see over here? Two landforms. What do you see? Huh. If you are standing over here, okay,
you would fall because you have to be careful.
where? You will fall where? If you are
In the
here,
floor, and you would die if you
لا
would.
يا
No,
إسماعيل.
you're not gonna fall. You're
Yes.
gonna walk. You're not gonna fall.
That's right, ya Salim. Now, if you took a spin and look around you, what do you see?
You see grass and trees. You see grass.
You see grass. Okay. It's
What?
you see something else?
Yes, I was saying of the mountain. Yes, I see another thing.
When you take a spin,
Miss, if you go a big mountain, you have to be careful. So
yes, Ismail, that's right. I have to be careful so I don't fall. I'm talking about this picture, boys. Take a look at this one. If you took a spin around yourself, you will see only grass, and there is nothing around you. It doesn't go up high and down low. It's all in the same range. We call it a plain. These are plains. Plains are empty areas or flat land. Look at the land, how it's flat. The land is flat. There is no up high and down low. So flat areas, huge, big flat areas, we call it a plain. What do we call it? Plains. But sometimes,
like the roads.
yes, like the roads, or not the roads, like the farm. When you go to a farm, it look all
You
area.
will see in the farm a grassland for horses.
Yes, that's right, yeah, Ismail. Now take a look at the picture down there. Also, they have a flat land or a flat area, but where? Huh? Where? Flat area.
In mountains.
In mountains, up high in mountains. Down there is a canyon, but up high the canyon, there is a flat land. What do we call this flat land? We call it a plateaus. What do we call it?
A plateaus.
Very good. Okay, a plateaus and a plain. What is the difference between them two? Who can tell me?
I know. Because the mountains up there, there's a flat mountains.
Excellent. So the plateaus are up high in a higher land.
If it was the mountain is flat like this, it will have a flat land.
Very good. So if a flat land is up high, it's called a plateau. But if it's low somewhere and there is no higher area, we call it a plain. All right. Now, let's underline together in page 210, please. Everyone open 210. And let's underline with me. Yeah, Bedi, can you read with me what is a plain?
What is what?
Plain. A plain is?
A plane?
Mhm.
Airplane. A plane.
A plane. Read over here. A plane.
A plane is flat. Flat land. Flat land that
Spreads out over a long distance. So can you explain it to me, Ahmed? If you are standing on a flat land and you took a spin around yourself, the flat land, if it's spread over a long distance, this is a plain. If it spreads a long distance, so this is a plain. Plains are wide open spaces for they may use for farming. Do you know, once upon a time, this flat area or flat land was a sea, and this sea disappeared. So once upon a time, there was a sea in this land and it disappeared. When it disappeared, it make a plain. Okay. Abdulaziz Amawi, can you read for me over here? The second line, ya Abdulaziz. Where is Abdulaziz?
I read again.
No, ya Habibi. Now Abdulaziz's turn. Read the second line, ya Abdulaziz.
The second, this.
Plains are wide open.
Caves are wide open.
Spaces.
And spaces and rainbow
Where they're used to be seas. So once upon a time, the plain area was what? Was a sea. Yes. When it dried out or went away, what happens? A plain was formed. Okay, Sif, can you read for me? What is a plateau or a plateau?
A plateau is a flat. However, a plateau is higher than the land around it.
Excellent. So the most important difference, Sif, between a plain and a plateau is what? Is the land what? What is the most important difference between the plain and the plateau from what you read? The plateau.
Read.
Hi, Sef, can you hear me?
Miss, can I read?
Sef, can you hear me?
Can I read?
I'm talking to
the teacher is near.
Sef?
Hello.
So plateau is flat, we said.
Miss Sef is named question mark.
So, but
question
the
mark.
Baby.
Not question mark. Sef will play Roblox with you.
All right, only Safe opened the mic. Only Safe, yes. Safe, plain is different than a plateau because a plateau what?
Plateau is flat.
the plain also flat, but the plateau is what? Look at the box, the blue box.
It's higher than the land around it.
Excellent. So this is the difference between the plain and the plateau. We'll see the difference in this picture. Let's see it together. Take a look at this picture. What do you see? Huh? Come on, boys. Let me.
Here is the flat land.
Yeah, Saud. Saud, ya Saud. Are you here?
Today in the English class, he and Hattan, they doesn't talk all of the class. When the yes, you have a mashallah, very fast. Yes,
All right.
Mashallah.
Okay. Let me see Ghazi. Ghazi, ya mama. Look
Yes.
at this picture, ya Ghazi. What do you see in this area? And what do you see up over here? What do we call the landform down here? If it's flat and over a long distance, what do we call it? We call it a Ghazi.
Yes.
What do we call it? A flat land and over a long distance. Huh? What do we call it? Look at the screen, ya Ghazi. Hi, ya Ghazi. Are you here with me? Okay, let's see Talal. Talal, please unmute your mic. Ghazi, pay attention, please. Okay, Talal is not answering. All right. Saif, is that you? Who's raising the hand? Please open your mic. Okay, it's not Saif. It's someone else. I don't know who. Hi, Abdul Ilah. Abdul Ilah Haddad. Abdul Ilah Haddad.
Yes, miss.
Ha, Habib. If there is a flat land with a long distance, what do we call it? Like the one down here.
Can you read? Can you?
We call it plain.
Play.
Because plain is a flat land. Also, in this area, Abdul Ilah, it is a flat land, but it is higher than the land around it. So what do we call it?
Play.
No, if it's high, up high. Yes, a plateau. So, Abdul Ilah, both of them, plateau and plain, they are flat land. But a plateau is up high. It is higher than the land around it. Unlike the plain, it is down there and it is plain for a very long distance. Can you see? All the distance around it is flat too. All right, boys. Is everything clear? I'm going to open the mics for you and do not make a noise. Just tell me if it's clear or not. Do you understand?
It's clear. Yes.
Miss,
Very good. Very good.
One.
One by one. Yes, that's right. Okay, boys. That was everything for today.
Yes.
We learned about the plains and the plateaus. I want to give you a video about them too, so you can understand more. Let's say bye-bye.
Can you send us a link?
No, sorry.
After
Say bye-bye
tomorrow.